it is the Lingus show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been having fun. We did Collision. That was a fun show to do, and now we are jumping over to Dynamite. We always have good. It's still a good night. Still a great night.
Still a great night.
I can't even imagine the horror that must have fucking felt by Steve Harvey when he fucked that up.
It says here on the card.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, I fucked it up. Oh my God. Now start removing the crown from the lady's head and hand it to the other one. Oh, crawl under the fucking stage. And she's got to sit there with a smile. And then they did talk show circuits after that going, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, oh my God. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. That's where you want to go for all these shows to have them on time all the time. Smoking Joe might not put them up. Smoking Joe might be smoking and being stoned. I don't know. Maybe you don't do it on time like this last week, but what can you do? So go to Patreon. That's what you could do. And you could sign up. Little as $5, all the wrestling shit that your heart will desire. And you can jump on board. So all of our socials also at Lingus Mafia. I'm Cav. He's Faust.
Yes.
Now, we're going to give you your Dynamite rundown, ladies and gentlemen.
Maximum carnage.
I used to more so rub my hands together when they named the show. You feel you're getting this is quality show. It's not just a who cares show, even though it's their mothership. Well, this should be something because it's named something.
Yeah, well, Excalibur told us at the beginning. So we have a gargantuan show that's basically a pay-per-view.
Basically. Remember when you have to pay per pay-per-view, this was given to you free. So remember this show and go, would I have paid for this? This is like me betting on the Packers. Would I pay to have the Packers lose? Yes.
Right.
It's the same thing. Would I pay not to watch? Maybe.
I don't know about you, but I was disappointed because, like, if you're going to start off a show called Maximum Carnage, where is my Pointer Sisters?
Faust, I didn't even realize it this week. They have run from it. You will never hear it again, Faust. You will never hear it again.
Wrong button.
Thank you. Well, that too.
I'm so excited.
So great. So fucking great. I completely forgot that was even fucking not there.
Yep.
They at least are renting a fucking music hall or whatever the fuck this place is.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. The Brady Music Hall. Music Center.
The Tom Brady Music Center. And I almost said, boy, this place is like 2,000 people. And I go, I'm exaggerating. It's probably 3, but it looks small. Faust sends me the Ticketmaster thing, and it's fucking 15. Yep. I can't even fucking believe it. So there was 4 or 7 seats, Faust, that were available still, right? They didn't sell out by 7. You know what I'm waiting for, Faust? They sell those 7. Do they go from a sold-out music center?
From a sold-out Brady Center here in Cincinnati.
From a sold-out fucking guitar center, here we are.
I mean, I like when the shows look different. I'd rather see this than see a giant arena with a bunch of empty seats. It was just weird how it was like the hard cam was like on the stage, basically, or above the stage. I don't know where the fuck it was. And then you could see the announcers the whole time, which was really odd.
It was different. And they're like, fuck, we're trying to fill every damn seat possible. Let's not have the hard camera in the real seats. And, I don't want to be a hypocrite because I have said how many times they should get a smaller place, make it more intimate. At the same time, the crowd needs to be alive. The crowd is not. The crowd's not fucking hot where you go, it makes up. Like ECW was small, but my God. So I'm like,
Remember when we went to the Cow Palace to watch an indie show, all pro wrestling? Do you remember the main event?
Was it the Battle Royal? Or it was Cody? It was Cody when I wasn't there.
No, it was Cody when you were there. The one we went to, the main event, if I remember correctly, it was Ray, who was late.
Your good friend, Faust.
Yes, Dylan McKay.
Dylan McKay, you met, yes, and put your head on his shoulder.
Father of Jungle Boy, yes.
Yeah, because Jungle Boy was there, yes.
I believe the main event was Rey Mysterio and Juventud, because remember, wasn't Ray late? And they went against the Lucha Brothers. Late.
Yes. It was against the Lucha Brothers. No shit.
Yeah.
I don't
you knew who they were.
Recall it. Yeah,
There was
yeah, that
more
was in the
people at that
Arizona.
show than there was at,
Really?
yes.
Oh boy, oh fucking
Yeah,
boy.
there was
Yeah,
over
Ray was late
2,000
as
at that
fuck. I
show.
remember that. Yeah, they had a battle royal. Jungle Boy was there. Fuck. All right. They make a big deal that, that Taz is back. And I go, he was
He was
on a
just back.
show before.
Was it the
You didn't
pay-per-view?
mention
Was it the pay-per-view?
pay-per-view. No, it was a Saturday night. And like, it was a fucking, like, you heard him for one match, right? It
Right,
was
and I
like,
remember because I remember we were talking about it like, "Oh, Taz
they
is
didn't
back," and they didn't
acknowledge
even
him.
mention him, and then because I remember we talked about like, "Oh, let's rewind," like, I think we both
Yeah.
rewinded it to see, like, if they made a big
Where did they
deal,
announce?
he was just there.
They didn't.
So, yeah, very odd.
Review of Mox doing shit to Hobbs, or doing shit, and then Hobbs doing his promo. And you talk about people taking initiative. Well, I did, so you should be proud of me. And he's gonna make Hobbs his bitch. That's his line now.
Right.
Everything's with this now. Everybody gets into their shit. The women's casino thing is happening. Hook and Christian. Now there has to be something that goes on with Taz, Faust. There must be.
That's what I was thinking.
Omega and Cage. The other Cage.
Right.
Yes. So now it starts off with Cage and Omega. I started to watch this last night, and this is where I'm glad it's on Max, because now I don't have to rush to. I need to fucking, because if I'm driving home and we're doing the show, I got to hurry up, and I can't get to it because it's recorded. I got to wait till I'm home. Now I'm driving home and throw on the fucking Max,
Right.
and I'm good to go, and everything's fucking fine there. So, I'm like, okay, so I started watching this last night, and I was so fucking tired though at the same time, because I, long with work and all that stuff. So you're like, oh my God. And so I probably watched 20 to 30 minutes of the show or something. And I was like, all right, I'll watch while I, drive around. So it's Cage and Omega. They talk about how long it has been since Omega has been in the AEW wrestling in a ring. And I'm so fucking bothered by it.
Not wrestling in a ring.
I'm so annoyed by
wrestling
it.
in an AEW ring.
Yeah. And I go, the motherfucker was just in Japan. It
You know what,
shows
though?
you their priority.
I don't
It
blame
shows you
Omega
their
though. I don't blame Omega. You come back, you haven't wrestled in however long it's been, over a year or whatever, right? Would you have your first match at the Tokyo Dome or the Brady Music Center?
Faust, if I am invested in a business, I am going to be
if you're a EVP of one of the companies.
Yes. Yes. I will be then with my company. Imagine that. And I will also say, all right, we're making a point of saying Kenny Omega is back for the first time in a ring. And now you're going to look for an arena. And you are going to have as many seats as possible, because we're going to try to ride my name.
Right.
And try to make something fucking big. And maybe you even have a little story going up to your first match even. You don't have to have, obviously, like it's a pay-per-view fucking, but maybe there's something why now I get to have a fucking match. Because I know every time I'm in the ring, I get hit in the stomach and there's a problem.
Yeah, that's
I go,
be the
how are you going to have
every match
every match now. Taz says, I managed Cage before, and so he's talking to Don at the fucking desk. I get annoyed. I get annoyed by everything because it's just dumb shit. He goes, I managed Cage before, and he was on the cusp of being a world champion. You have now taken him to new heights, Faust.
Well,
if I'm on the cusp,
I would say, if you're gonna go, what would be higher than the cusp of a world title?
It would be the world championship. You have done miracles with. I go, he's had him for 4 fucking seconds because Jake got rid of him.
Didn't he just drop the fucking ROH TV title to Commander?
You have taken him to new heights. He lost to Commander. I don't even know that he lost to Commander. You told me. I wouldn't even remember. It's a tree in the wood. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Omega tries to do a fucking roll through Faust and DDTs him.